Hello, wrestling fans. Here will happen the third and final hour of Friday Night SmackDown for May the 2nd, 2025. Randy Orton came out saying he's going to RKO John Cena, become a 14-time undisputed Universal Champion. Then, as he's leaving the arena backstage after the segment, R-Truth confronts him and says, Cena told me himself, you're not leaving Backlash as champion. Is R-Truth turning heel? Then Randy Orton gets in R-Truth's face, says, why are you still A, hanging out with John Cena, B, respecting him after he turned on everybody. And R-Truth's like, no, man, he's cool and all that. He would never turn on me, the fans. And Jimmy Uso walks up, tells Randy Orton, I got this, tells Randy to leave the arena. He talks some sense into R-Truth. Then he tells R-Truth, if you're going to be a Cena lover, it's going to get you some backlash. Then we have Rey Fenix versus Santos Escobar of the Hill LWO. Santos tells Roberto Garza, I don't need your help. Head to the back. So they head to the back. Bow ring. Santos Escobar holds his hand out and says, join the LWO Hills or you're going to regret it. Last chance. Rey Fenix responds, slapped him across the face. That was awesome. Open hand palm strikes, kick strike combo. Then Santos kneed him in the face and Rey Fenix jumped right back up and super kicked him. That was a cool moment right there. Rey Fenix came for the ropes with a spin kick, stunning Santos Escobar, who landed on the ropes, and Rey Fenix sent him to the outside. Her Corona off the apron to the floor, picked him up, and Santos Escobar kneed him in the guts. Jump up, enziguri, kicked him in the back of the head, ran back of the ring, dove through the ropes, knocked Rey Fenix halfway up the ramp. That was awesome. Sent him back of the ring. As he was getting the ring, Rey Fenix jumped up, super kicked him. Went to do a move off the ropes. Looks like a Hurricanrana. Santos blocked it and delivered kind of like a Styles Clash into a gutbuster. That was cool. Running knees in the corner. Springboard. Moonsault. Knocking down Rey Fenix as he was getting up. Rey Fenix won the match with a drop kick to the back of the head. Knocking Santos into the ropes. And Santos Escobar fell down. Rey Fenix hit a top rope mirror roll for the 1-2-3. Short match, but it was high-flying action. After the match backstage, Santos is arguing with Roberto Garza and blaming them for not helping him. And like, you told us to hit the back. And Santos said, you know you should have been out there with me. Basically blaming the loss on them. Andrade Cien almost walks up again and says, look, man, stop being disrespectful. It's not their fault you lost. You were just no good. That ticked off Santos. Santos told Garza and Roberto, let's get going. But even Garza this week was hesitant leaving with Santos, but he did with Roberto. Maybe Andrade Cien Almas is going to join the LWO Hills and kick Santos out of the group. That's what I think it's going to happen. Before the main event, which is Nia Jax, Naomi versus Tiffany and Jade Garjo. Jade Garjo tells Tiffany, just to give you the heads up before the match, I came from the office Nick Dolls. Next week I'm facing Nia Jax. And when I beat her, or by some luck Nia Jax beats me, she said, whoever wins is next in line to face you for the title. Tiffany saying, you want to tell me this before we head to the match. Main event time. Tiffany Stratton, Jade Garjo versus Nia Jax. Naomi bell rings is an all-out brawl melee outside the ring. Jade smashes Naomi into the ring post, drives into the barricade. And on the opposite side of the ring, Tiffany Stratton's just kneeing Nia Jax in the gut, slamming her in the steel steps, driving in the barricade. Then as Jade rolls Naomi in the ring and she's sliding back of the ring, Naomi jumps up, kicks her in the back, elbow drop across the back, tags Nia Jax. Then they hit a double team, stumps in the corner, running butt butts in the corner. Jade Garjo. They hit another double team move on her. Jade fights back, flapjacks Naomi, goes to tag in Tiffany. Nia runs in, knocks Tiffany off the apron to the floor, then slips as she goes to do a move on Jade Garjo. That was funny. Then she clotheslines Jade Garjo. Jade Garjo gets up, clotheslines her down, rolls her up for a 1 count. Nia Jax kicks out and just blasts her for running clothesline, tags in Naomi, who does some more stumps in the corner. Garjo snapmares off the ropes. Fine tags in Tiffany Stratton, who gets in, cleans house. Running clotheslines to Nia Jax. Catches Naomi coming with a drop kick to the face. Does that cartwheel and a barrel roll form, shot Nia in the corner. Went for the Tiffany saw. Nia Jax jumps up, headbutts her up on the top rope, stuns Tiffany, hits the top rope, Samoan drop. They had to run a leg drop. And she was doing that off the ropes. Naomi tagged herself in. And of course, Nia Jax and Naomi start arguing. And Naomi's like, I got this. She went for the split leg moose off the top rope. Tiffany got the knees up. Tagged in Jay. Jay got in, ended up winning the match with a powerbomb off the top rope on Nia Jax for the 1-2-3. After the match, Naomi attacks Jade from behind, lays her out, and she bumps into Tiffany Stratton and sends her to the outside. And Naomi ends the show holding up the SmackDown Women's Championship. Good matches overall. Definitely check out Nathan Fraser Exion versus Bray Diddley. Definitely check out Selena Vega versus Piper Niven. Definitely check out Rey Fenix versus Santos Escobar. Aleister Black versus The Miz was short. Nothing very fancy happened. The main event tag was okay. LA Knight, Damian Priest was good to watch, but I didn't like how Jacob Fatu solo attacked, leading to a no contest. Next week, not only do we have Jay Gajo versus Nia Jax, winner faces Tiffany Stratton for the title. John Cena returns, but also Damian Priest, LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu, Solo Sikoa in a tag match. Now, I used to collect Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Magic cards. It's been a while. I found a place that sells 30 Yu-Gi-Oh cards for $4. Just for the heck of it. I bought it to see what ones I get. So let's see what I get here, folks. And by the way, I can't get the Batman things no more. The store I get them at, they're out of stock, but they might get more in. Hopefully they do. So, alright. Well, it's all flipped over here. Let's get those fixed. Oh, okay. Some trap cards right off the get-go. Let's see what we got here. We got Salmon Authority. Never even heard of that one. I used to play this. Watch the show. Activate. Target one monster you control. It cannot be destroyed by other opponent for this turn. Okay, that's pretty cool. The Forceful Checkpoint. This trap card is when an opponent's monster declares an attack. Activate this card, look at your opponent's hand. If there's a monster card in it, you stop the attack. Then you have to discard one monster from their hand to the graveyard, and you get to, but it's your choice. That's pretty cool. I love that one. That's definitely a good one. AIQ. Looks like a mind control alien trap card. Activate only if you control an AIQ monster. Once per turn, destroy this card. Each player can only summon a monster once per turn when this card face up. That makes no sense. Yeah. A Rainbow Dark Dragon. Ooh, this looks awesome. 4,000 attack, 0 defense. That's a pretty cool looking dragon. You gotta sacrifice a lot of monsters. I remember that. Like, each monster equals 2 stars you have to sacrifice. Or if you have like a 5-star monster, sacrifice him. Plus like a 4-star. Let's see, this one's got ability now. Ooh, okay. If your opponent has any dark style monsters in their deck or in their hand, you gain 500 attack for each card. That is sweet. If they have that type of monster. This one's Catherine, the Hidden Gem of the Seafront. 500 attack, 1600 defense. Looks like a little, I don't know, weird looking Pokemon crossbreed Yu-Gi-Oh thing. Not very fancy on that one. Winder Ease Impin. 2700 attack, 1000 defense. It's a winged beast. And it's holographic. It's like a big old penguin monster. Sacrifice monsters to special summon this card. Your opponent cannot activate any magic or spell cards to destroy this card. That's pretty cool. Once per battle, during damage attack, if you attack with this card and damage the opponent's monster, you can banish one card from your hand. Ooh, that's pretty sweet. So what is when this monster attacks your opponent's monster, you take a card from your hand, send it to the graveyard, and that opponent's monster's attack is divided in half, so this does more damage. That's pretty cool. DD Assault Carrier. Ooh, it's a machine. I like these ones. Machine cards. There's magic cards I remember in my deck, which is Lucky 7, triple attack, or defense with you gain your machines gain a 700 attack with 700 defense, and that's pretty sweet. This one, 2500 attack, 2500 defense. And that's it. Trap card, anti-spell. Looks like a jar with like a twister coming out of it. Both players must set spell cards before activating them and cannot activate them until the next turn. Okay, that's pretty cool. Oh, we got a fusion card. Luna Light Saber Dancer. 3000 attack, 2600 defense. Purple cards are always fusion. So you need Pulverization and one Luna Light monster. And any Beast Warrior monsters that is on your side of the field gain 200 attack. That's pretty cool. Chaos Phantasm. A lot of trap cards in this deck. That was pretty cool picture. Okay, well, if your opponent attacks you, activate this trap card. You can special summon a light or dark monster from your deck right up in the battlefield. That's pretty cool. Magic card. Gagapunk Crash Beat. It looks pretty, dance. It looks like a bunch of music notes and stuff. Activate this spell card. Your opponent cannot target punk monsters you control with card effects. And they cannot be destroyed by your opponent's magic spell cards. And that one stays in play. So that's pretty cool. The Dark Palace spell card. When you control a monster equipped with a magic card, the Noble Arms of Light, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects during this battle phase. Okay. Darkanuma the Dropper. 700 attack, 1800 defense. Looks pretty badass. It's got all sledgehammer smashing a wall there. This is a magic card. Eco Sister something. If your opponent destroys an ecosystem monster, activate this card, and your opponent's monster that attacked your monster is destroyed. This one's a white one. Ooh, Tilton Entertainment. It's a machine train. That's pretty cool. 2 trains. 2800 attack, 1600 defense. What's this one? Fusion. You need Pulverization and 2 machine monsters. Special summon this by use Pulverization and 2 machine monster cards at level 4 or lower. And then it says, they always make the writings too small. Oh, so if you attack an opponent's monster with this, and it doesn't have enough attack power to destroy it, it still destroys it. So that's pretty sweet. Armlings of Prophecies, a spellcaster card. 600 attack, 2000 defense. Pretty sweet defense. Looks like a ninja with a crossbow. Okay, once per turn, if this card is face-up attack or face-up defense, you can special summon one level 4 or lower spellcaster monster from your hand to the field. That's pretty sweet. Time Thief Startup spell card. Reminds me of a Pokemon card. Special summon one Time Thief monster from your hand. During your main phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Then target a Time Thief monster you control. And you can flip it to defense or attack mode. So you get to banish a monster and banish this card. You can just, no, that's pretty lame, honestly. Trap card. Something Necro Valley Temple. Looks like a big old pyramid. What's this do? When while Gravekeeper monster and Necro Valley monster are both on the field that your opponent controls, activate this trap card, and your opponent's monsters lose 500 attack and defense. That's pretty cool. Original Bamboo Sword. Looks like a sword on the rack there. There's a spell card. Equip this sword to a monster. Gain 0 attack. Okay. Oh, but you can destroy all monsters your opponent controls. Or you can send this to the graveyard and select one face-up monster on the field that your opponent has and switch to defense or attack. Rescue Ace Preventer is out of machine. Looks like a big old machine robot, like Pacific Rim style. 2800 attack, 2800 defense. If you have Rescue Ace machine on the field in your hand or on the field, special sacrifice it, you can special summon it. That's pretty cool. Ancient Warrior Saga Deception and Betrayal Magic card. What? Special summon an Ancient Warrior monster from your hand to the field. If you do, you take damage equal to its level equal to whatever the star level it is. No, that's not cool. Pulpa Gandhi. It's a Psychic Fury Warrior. 500 attack, 2000 defense. Ooh, another fusion card. Dual Avatar. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's like a purple and a blue guy, the same kind of guy. Fusion, polymerization, and want 2 dual Avatar monsters. 0 attack, 0 defense. Oh, okay, but if you have any dual Avatar monsters on the field or in your graveyard, this gets 500 attack and 500 defense for each one. That's pretty cool. This is a fiend called Darkanon. 100 attack, 100 defense. Okay, but if you normal summon this card, all monsters on your side of the field gain 1 star level and become Dark Theme until the end of the turn. So that's pretty cool. Light of the Branded. Spell card. Target 1 fusion monster on the field that your opponent owns. Return it to the deck. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Other fusion. Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem. It's a machine. 3,400 defense with 4,400 attack. If this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict battle damage. If this card attacks your opponent's card, oh, okay. So you attack a defense monster your opponent owns, and basically it's like if you attack a card that was like in attack mode, and you destroyed it, and they lose that many life points from like, say if you attack 1,800, say if you had a monster with 2,000 attack, and you destroyed a defense monster that had 1,000 defense, you take the 1,000 damage and give us a battle phase, and your opponent cannot use spell or trap cards on this. Stack Reviver. It's a machine. 100 attack, 600 defense. Looks like a toaster. It just has like a description about it. A trap card. Looks like a machine fighting a ninja. What does this do? Activate trap card and pay half your life points. Oh boy. Destroy one monster you control and one card your opponent controls in their hand. If your opponent activates a card or spell card while your life points are 2,000 less, you can banish this card to the graveyard and take no damage this turn. So basically, you lose half your life points and hope your opponent doesn't lose a magic spell card. Yeah, that's not good. Hey, we got 2 cards left. Another trap card. Cyber Network. Looks like a holographic dragon. Activate trap card. If your opponent has light monsters, they cannot attack this turn. Okay. And the last one's a zombie card. Heavy Knight of the Flame. 1,800 attack, 200 defense. Looks like a zombie riding a galley, a horse, wagon, carriage thing. And this card is treated as normal monster. If you normal summon it face up on the field in attack mode, and it stays on the field for 1 turn, so if your opponent does destroy for 1 turn, at the start of your next turn, you can summon the other zombie monster automatically from your hand to the field. It doesn't matter the star level if you have to sacrifice or not. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so overall, got 10 sweet cards, a couple cool ones, some that don't make sense. A lot of machines and trap cards. A lot of trap cards. Well, there you have it, folks. Stay safe, everybody. Too sweet. Bye.